Hello and welcome, I am Civilian and this is Dwarf Fortress. We're back in Racksacks, and what's going on here actually? There's the letter B, there's a black bear tooth, a lot of black bear and a black bear who's been punched to death by a lot of dwarves, I would suspect. Well, that was an unexpected start to the session. I didn't notice that that was happening. Who is getting involved in this? I don't know. A child, a weaver, a stonecrafter, and eccentric. Well, that's not how I expected to start this episode. Interrupted by a bear. How's the fight with the bear going? The bear is just getting... the bear is tough, right? But the bear is just getting absolutely dogpiled by... Even the child is punching the bear. We've just got a load of dwarves tearing a bear apart with their bare hands. With their bare hands, eh? Right? I'm just scrolling upwards. It's taking them a long time. This is like cruelty to animals or something, you know? The black bear is no longer... This is just... There's so many pages. This is just... Okay, now the black bear... This bear... Okay. No, I was going to say actually the bear managed to do some... I'm kind of on the bear's side after reading all of this. Jeez. The bear's like trying to... Oh, it bruised the child. Man. This child is going to grow up to be the future badass of the world. Oh, no. I was going to say we should start doing some dwarven childcare, but I don't think that's what this fortress needs right now. What this fortress does need is, I guess, so that we weren't neighbouring this goblin civilization before we got sieged by all those dwarves. Misha Donchenko, I believe it was Misha Donchenko, let me check. Let me pull up my comments section for the video that just went up, which is actually several videos ago, because we got a bit of a delay here. Apparently it's basically, this game is not modded at all, except for the lazy noob pack, and like I have DF hack, but apparently it's completely impossible for, well not, yeah, it's basically impossible for like, for dwarves to try and siege us. So what it must be the the goblin civilization doing it, since they kidnap dwarves. So I can only conclude it's the goblins, because goblins kidnap tiny dwarves, you know? So what I'm gonna do, on a kind of unrelated note, is I'm converting this whole area and we're gonna do something different with it, like this. Not digging that out. We'll get rid of these two doors. Actually, I'll leave the doors there for now. And we're gonna dig... I'm not sure how to channel things so that a wagon can definitely get through them. But we're gonna try. It might be that if a wagon shows up, I put a bridge down or something. But we'll like channel down like this. And then we'll... No, we're not gonna channel down like that. We're not going that way. Let's try and avoid the water underneath. Here. Channel. If we do like that. And then... So what I want to build, essentially, here, is I'm going to build a big... There we go. That should work. Yeah. And then it ends here. So here we dig, and so essentially I'm going to build a new drowning chamber, even better than our previous one, which I know was amazing, obviously. But we're going to build a new one, and I'm going to make it like after a really long corridor, so we have time to fit loads of enemies in there before we flood the whole thing. And yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it kind of underground, so that I can build the cistern like here-ish, build the big cistern, and then use that so that I don't have to use a surface cistern. And we'll channel from here, and then dig along here. And I'm not going to dig quite to the end, because I won't have any means of blocking the whole thing, like blocking off the entrance to my fortress once I expand to include that. Anyway, we'll build, I need a way to get to the cistern. So the cistern needs to be pretty big. Pretty big. So we'll do like... Because I can also use it as a general fortress supply of fresh water. Although, because my last attempt to build a fortress supply of fresh water went a little bit wrong. Maybe? Anyway. So we'll put that here. And if I position it... So that was the thing that I flooded. But this, I could definitely put so there used to be a pump here. I could replace the pump and pump all this water, and then just, if I rebuild the trade depot, and then I can just kind of extend it, in which case I will make it go along here, like that. Yeah, and I think this looks pretty good. Hopefully I won't hit too many tree roots. And I'm going to kind of wrap it around the existing obstacles. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And that'll keep our miners busy. Now then, how's the fight with the black bear going? It's dead. Good. Right, well, I guess we'll get some black bear hide. Would that be useful? We'll make some bone crafts. We'll make this door pet passable because we've got a bit of a pet-based backlog going on there. And yeah. Okay, so that was an unexpected start to the episode with all the murder, but we're going to rebuild the drowning room. I know a lot of dwarves died in the process of dismantling the last one, but maybe less dwarves will die this time because we're building it underground. So if I don't like it, I can just quietly abandon it rather than full on, like, having to deconstruct towers of whatever. Is there anything here? No. I can't really tell what floor I'm on. I'm going to dismantle the top staircases. Yeah, is that the top one? Because I don't want to cause things to collapse, as I have done in the past. But we are now good, I suspect. Oh no, we've got a few more bits around here to do. But we are nearly there on the whole deconstruction thing. And soon, we will be able to bring down these walls on this bottom layer. And that's going to be good. Why is it going to be good? I don't know. Digging designation, cancel damp stone. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Why is... I'm gonna dig this one out, because it's probably fine. And then I'm gonna have to shift the whole corridor kind of over a bit. That's all gonna be channeled out, so I will kind of shift it over like this. Yeah, damp stone. But yeah, if I kind of shift it over like that, the wagon should be able to get around. And then we will remove the upstairs / ramps just here to like level it off, make it nice and easy. I think wagons should be able to traverse this. I'm honestly not entirely sure, but I'm like 20% sure, and that's good enough for me because I am lazy. Someone is meditating on rumours. We've got individual combat drills. Yes, so Revived Rage is doing some. We've got Bradley. We've got the bullet train. Yes, individual combat drills. Well done. Dodging demonstrations. Okay, so our military's training. Oh, we were going to make a danger room for them, weren't we? Because, you know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of cheese with your Dwarf Fortress, especially because I'm incompetent. So let's build some traps, and we'll make like weapons traps. And we could actually make some more weapons traps. Not there. We could actually make some more weapons traps in the future. Hold on, let me find a... Is this an ashen training spear? And we'll make another weapons trap. I can't remember how many if you can put like a ton of training spears on there, but this should be cheesy enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can put some more training spears on there later if I need to. But for now, this will be fine. And we might make some actual weapons traps and put them in the main hallway for funsies and for murdersies, which is another thing that's great. Actually, wait. Where I'm building this, so I know when you station dwarves with a squad, it's kind of hard to get them to actually be stationed where you want them to be. So what I might do is use a room that's kind of isolated. Actually, what I could do is build a trap and a weapons trap just at the end of this corridor here. And hopefully no babies get mashed. I think babies get mashed by this sort of thing. Let's put 2 on. Let's go crazy. 2 spears. And wooden training spears. Not a steel crossbow. Not an actual weapon in any... this is training something, so that'll be good. And that's probably a training spear. And we'll put like 4 at the end of the corridor. And then it'll be great or something. And I don't know why I'm using 2, but I am. Extra training, I assume. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if any of this helps. But we're doing it anyway. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's because it's a secret. It's a secret that, like, I'm lazy. But it needs to be a secret that I'm lazy. What is this? Is this a... No, that's a training sword. It's hard to tell what's a spear. Is there a way to... Yeah, can I make this wider? Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's not put an artifact in there. How about we don't fill that with artifacts? I don't know if that's a bit much, but I think it might be a bit much if I go make him stand in an artifact. Could put that near the entrance though. I reckon it would do some damage. Do you know what? I think it would do alright. It would probably do alright. We've got a training axe. I think I might have used all the training spears, so I wonder if a training axe has a similar effect. I should probably just make more training axe, not training axes, training spears, shouldn't I? Okay. Hopefully all the things that I put in there up until now, we've got more damp stone, that's fine. Hopefully all the things I put in there, oh right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the problem there. Okay, we'll dig like sideways. So we'll cancel this and we will cancel this. And we'll just kind of come out in the same place. Maybe come out here where there's this nice little 3 thing. That's the wrong thing. That's quite a nice spot for us to leave. And then we just bring it down and down, 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 down. I've lost it. That's pretty good. And then we bring it across. There we go. Bit of a diversion. But I failed to account for these pools of water. So that's fine. And then we will designate a channel. Or channel here. Yeah. So in which case we will not dig here. Don't dig on channel in the same place. It's probably bad. I don't actually specifically know that it's bad, but I'm guessing that it's bad. And, someone's abandoned a crown. That's fine. I will dig out these because these are obviously... No, they're not fine. I'll leave them. I need to dig out a little bit more this way though. Actually, I might just extend that up just to make sure that the wagon has enough room and has a nice clean entrance. Because wagons... So we've got this sneaky little side entryway, which I can just close off when I close off the gate. And then the longer entryway will be connected to the drowning trap. And I would quite like everyone to unload the trade depot there, but that probably means we don't have enough space to store all the crap we have. That's the picture I'm getting, looking at these stockpiles and all of that. We're gonna build some more, and we're gonna attach them over here. And make some space into them. And actually, no, I'm gonna make this absolutely massive because we've clearly demonstrated a need for massive, massive stockpiles, I would say. Our new dining room is coming along nicely. Let's build maybe a few tables in there with chairs. Table, table. Like, I never see that many dwarves using the tables, so I assume it's not that necessary that I make, like, tons of them. It's more about having a meeting place. Like, none of these over there are being used. So let's actually dismantle these and chairs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Someone is still meditating on rumors. They have been obsessed. But we've got quite a lot going on, which is good. We've got no idlers. I don't know if I think having no idlers is actually kind of bad. You want a few. But Here we are. Actually, let me check auto laborers on real quick, and let me spell it the American way. Enable would help. Auto labor. Actually, it just said current state 1, so it is already on. I have to spell it the American way, and it's very confusing and upsetting for me. Now then, we're gonna have to move the trade depot, but not by much. So we're gonna build a trade, not a trap, a depot. Yes. We'll build it here, right up next to the pump. Why is it right up next to the pump? I don't know. You tell me. If yeah, I'll build it here so it's really close to our main staircase, so that it's really easy for our dwarves to load it up. And we'll build it out of something like blocks, because I think blocks are slightly nicer, because this is what traders will see when they come to our fortress. I might build a floor all along this entryway as well. It'll make it way easier to scrub the blood of the invaders off. I find it very satisfying watching dwarves mine things. So that's where the pump's going to go, and then how are we going to drain it? Question. It's quite important that I figure out how we're going to drain this trap, otherwise it's going to be really elaborate for just one use. Now, because when it was on this level it was quite easy to drain it. That little floodgate towards the sea, it was easy. But now we're going to have to... How are we going to drain this? So, I think the easiest way to drain this is just going to be out of a hole in the side, and then maybe we'll need another pump. Or, maybe, just maybe, if I just hook it up to the sea, like if I hook it up to the sea, maybe that will make it drain. Now, I'm not going to just do that straight. That would be stupid, and I'm not going to do it. But if I channel, I'm pretty sure channeling will work. So if I not now, I'm not going to cue that up now. That would be bad. But if I just channel from here, then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to drain the whole thing. What am I going to need? So I'm going to need some floodgates. So let's make some, just some rock ones, and we'll make like 5. Because my stockpiles are pretty full on, unit manager. So, we're tanning hides, making barrels forever, bone crafts forever, coke, brew drinks. Maybe we could stop making the bone crafts. I don't know. It's probably all fine. So how is everyone after that bear situation? That's the question. I think at the point where we saw what was going on, the bear situation was fairly under control, to be honest. They just had the bear stand and were punching it to death. Did anyone die? Fox, bear, peasant. I think all of these people were already dead, but if they're not named, I'm not very good at keeping track of it. The original Nod Flanders and the original Rudlin are dead, and it's quite a shame that the original Nod Flanders is dead especially. They were both very useful dwarves, which is unfortunate. This tavern right now, absolutely, it's covered in blood. It's got a quiver and a crossbow. It's blood and vomit, and there were loads of teeth there for a while. It's not great as a place to be. Let's go ahead and dismantle this trade post, depot, whatever it is. Let's dismantle it. And so we're going to need floodgates. Floodgates are the main thing that we need to install right now, and we just need to get a load of mining done, really. That's the kind of gate to our progress. What else is going on is, let's do some more of this project. Let's designate some engraving. Thought I designated this to be engraved, maybe not. We'll engrave a few of these, because I like how engraving kind of captures a bit of a snapshot of the fortress as it is at the moment. So we'll make some engravings, we'll see what they turn out like. Hopefully they'll turn out alright. And how is the gold statue situation? There's a question. Bismuth bronze spike. We've got a menacing spike. I'm gonna go ahead and melt that down. We'll melt. This statue's already queued to be melted. Anything that we don't really need. Oh, here's a gold statue of chickens. Oh yeah, we're gonna melt that down. And we've got bolts. I'm not gonna melt the bolts down, we'll keep them. I think we've got some hunters around. Do we have any metal things? We've got a lot of Doors. What's all this? These are mugs. Why are we keeping the mugs individually? I'm gonna build a cabinet. I think maybe if I build a cabinet, then they'll use the cabinet or something in the dining room. Let's make this a dining room. Make it a huge fancy dining room. And we will make it a meeting hall. And actually let's make it technically a tavern. Yeah. So it's technically a tavern. And that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing because if I go to location details, we're not gonna, I don't want all visitors welcome. I don't want all visitors to be welcome. How do I stop all no visitors welcome? Restriction, citizens and long-term residents only. Citizens only. I don't think we have any long-term residents anyway because we haven't assigned any things to our room. Goblets, let's make it like 30 because I think we have that many, and we'll make the instruments like 10 because we're keeping the best stuff underground. And now we have a nice tavern, so I'm gonna unassign this. Did I even make this a dining room ever, or is this not even a dining room this whole time? No. Oh, okay, I guess this isn't a dining room. So they have a dining room now. Congratulations, dwarves. And then we'll turn this room into a kind of food stockpile room. That does mean our levers will kind of change locations, but I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest. And we can start hauling in some of those. Yeah, now they're bringing in mugs. I see a lot of mugs moving in, which is nice. That's very nice. We got this under control. We have got this under. We're great. We're so good at Dwarf Fortress here. We've got some engravings. Let's take a look at the engravings. What's this engraving of? It's of Rudlin, the original Rudlin. The Rudlin that died. Rudlin is... Oh, it relates to the departure of the goat. Okay, so that's Rudlin's death. Tragic. Image of Tushi. That's boring. Image of trousers. Trousers is our symbol. I didn't realise... I didn't set a symbol, so I guess... this is Al Bravo making an image of trousers. This is an image of David Ashir becoming a mayor. We've got more trousers. What is your... Al Bravo just keeps making trousers. We've got RC being appointed to RC's thing, which is like all the actually useful stuff like management. Magma Man. Why have you haven't even seen a Magma Man? There's... Oh, Cody Nomi is the creation of an artifact by Cody Nomi, who died tragically. Oh no, Cody Nomi didn't die. I don't know who's alive these days. You dwarves and you're dying. Actually, let's dig out this centre bit. I don't like it. I'm getting rid of that. This whole area is being dug out quite nicely though. I'm quite pleased with how that's going. And yeah, I'll need to do some more work on that, but I'm going to leave it at the moment. I always meant to leave it until later in the fortress's life. The only reason that we've actually it's here now is just because we were stuck underground for a while, couldn't really go to the surface. New stockpile, get everyone started on that. If only we could train animals for like hauling, that would be so useful. Get all these turkeys doing some hauling. I know it doesn't really make sense. Let's build some nest boxes. The more stuff I build, the more stuff I get out of those overfull stockpiles downstairs, so that's good. And we're gonna build these kind of wherever, and that's not symmetric, and it doesn't line up, and that's okay. We're just gonna... This isn't about being perfect. It's about having fun and playing the game, and you not having to sit here and watch me spend ages counting. Just counting. Which is what I would otherwise be doing right now. So, we've got a lot of nuggets. I queued up a lot. I'm very... There we go. Clearly I'm expecting great things from these turkeys. I mean, we have a lot of turkeys. A lot of turkeys. Let's let these little ones back in. Oh no, they've been let back in by the dwarf anyway. And a few random other animals in there. Oh, what's this? Rudlin's mangled partial skeleton. Oh, it just changed how it looked. Rudlin's partial skeleton. Again, not really. This water's not really draining, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this situation. Probably Possibly nothing. I should probably drain it. Maybe if I built another pump and pumped all of this water. No. No. No, I think that's a bad idea. What I need to do is I just need to drain this floor. What I could do, right, is I dig across from here. I dig like a big room. Like that. And it'll be quite fast to dig because it's made out of whatever. And then if I dig through the wall, then all the water will spill into there, and it will just get rid of all the water on this floor and make it just all one deep, so it's not actually that much of a problem. I'm nodding. You can't see it, but I'm nodding like I know what I'm talking about. So let's build a... How do I build a floodgate? That's the question. Not a floor grate. Although I do want a wall grate actually, so let's put a wall grate on here. We'll want it after the floodgate. So no, we want it before the floodgate. So we'll put the floodgate in first. And floodgates are built using buttons that you press, and I know what they are. Question. I don't know what they are. They're kind of like, I don't know why I'm building floodgates, just because it feels appropriate. Floodgates are worse doors, you know? Yeah, I built one. And we only need one there. I'll build some more, probably like up here. Yeah, I'll build like some floodgates. I kind of want to build some along here, but actually what I should probably build instead is a small drawbridge. Because floodgates can be broken by things. And now I'm going to make it raise. Everybody look. I'm making it raise that way. But I might do bridges instead because creatures can't easily destroy raised bridges. I'm actually going to build it down here. I've just decided. So we'll build that there, and we'll make that out of it. It feels appropriate to make it out of claystone blocks, and then we will build another bridge at the far end here. And no, it's not going to retract. It's not retracting. I don't need the comment section to build a functioning fortress. I promise. I'm lying. I don't know why I lie. Why do I lie so much? It's on the internet. It doesn't matter. I'm looking for blocks because I built the other one out of blocks. But I can't see them because either I am going... There we go. It's because I'm going blind, clearly. Now then. I will probably just build, like... Okay, so I need more levers. Now. I'm going to continue my proud tradition of not labelling levers, but I'm going to try and lay these out in a sensible way. So we will make the first lever be, so we'll have them in order, so you kind of go down the list. So like one of them is to close both bridges. Then the next one is, actually maybe I should have it so they can close the bridges separately. Why is the game paused? Damn scopes, yeah, that's fine. Don't dig the damn stone. Then the next one. So I should probably hook up the bridges separately, and just in case I need to control them. So I'll make it do the near bridge, then the far bridge, and then yeah, I'll do. So the top one will be the far bridge. Then the next one will be the near bridge. And then the next one will be the floodgate. And I'm not going to put any notes on them because I think it's an important part of the traditions of this fortress that I forget what everything is connected to. This... Do you know what this is connected to? But I might just deconstruct it because I don't think any of this is any longer connected to anything that's relevant, except there's a floodgate up at the top, but that can just stay closed and it doesn't really matter if it opens either. We've got a lot of crap there, wow. And we have a miner. Yes, damp stone. Don't dig the damp stone. That's fine. Good bridge there. Oh, this is going pretty well. I like it. I like how it's looking. Anyway, So that is where we are going to end it for today. Next time in Dwarf Fortress, we're going to try and finish up this whole Drowning Trap Mark II situation, which I think is already looking a bit better than Drowning Trap Mark I, not least because it's not an ugly surface cistern. And what else? This appears to not be... Something's gone wrong with these stairs here, which has left us with a big open way for enemies to get into our fortress, and I've just noticed that. So we're going to build some upstairs up here, and we're going to hope again that they have a floor below them, and we're going to build some upstairs here, and our dwarves are going to do that now so that we don't break all of our things. And it's important that they do that. It's important that they do that. Anyway, that will happen next time in Dwarf Fortress. I have been Civilla, and I will see you soon.